Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Brewers versus Reds Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, June 14, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, get 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP concierge style service. We offer these products, they're just not available on the website. They're still easy to get. You got to text the number you see on the screen. These are more expensive than our regular premium picks. But if they fit your budget and your bankroll, they are worth it. So text that number. Let's get to it. Brewers taking on the Reds. This is kind of a barometer game for these teams as the Reds have been surging, playing some really good baseball. The Brewers, continue to lead the National League Central kind of in cruise control. Nobody jumping out to challenge them as they've lost just 28 games this season. 40-28, 12 games over 500. There's not another team in the National League Central that's really all that close to them in the standings. Nobody else is even over 500, but everybody else is just a little bit below 500, but it still gives the Brewers one of the biggest leads out there. Freddie Peralta getting the bump here for the Brew Crew. It's Hunter Green for the Reds. For Peralta, he's looked tired at times. In his last outing against the Tigers, he allowed 3 earned runs in that one, going just 3 1/3 innings of work. The Brewers did manage to win the game, though, but he went 94 pitches over that span. Against the White Sox, he was hit as well for 3 earned runs in the game where, once again, he got the support and the Brewers got it done. So, he hasn't pitched his best. 3.95 ERA, which kind of is in his wheelhouse of his career ERAs, but it is slightly higher than those numbers, allowing 54 hits over 70 2/3, 31 earned runs, 92 strikeouts in 70 2/3 innings. That means he is bringing the heat. 22 strikeouts more than innings he's pitched. Allowed 9 home runs, but he has walked 26 batters, and when you walk those batters, that's where that ERA comes from, because those free passes, they turn into runs just so often. We see it, right? On the other side of it, Hunter Green going for the Cincinnati Reds. Really a former draft pick that was drafted right at the top of the entry draft. He was the number 2 overall pick by the Cincinnati Reds. So when you're picked that high, you need to deliver. But what we've seen from Hunter Green in his last 2 outings, he has not delivered, allowing 5 runs against the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley, and then another 4 against the Cubbies at home in Cincinnati, where he did get the run support, and the Reds ended up getting the win in that game. The thing is that for the season, Green, 3.61 ERA is far and away his career best, about a run better than we've seen in his prior 2 seasons with the Reds, allowing 57 hits through 77 1/3, 31 earned runs, 84 strikeouts in 77 1/3. So once again, more strikeouts than innings pitched. So he's bringing it. Allowed 7 home runs, but an ungodly 32 walks. And that is the problem for me, and the problem that Hunter Green is having. And when you play against the better teams and you'll give them free base runners, you are going to get into trouble. I don't care who you are. And Hunter Green certainly is a guy that could fall into that category. We look at the way these teams are hitting the baseball. When we look at them versus right-handed pitching in particular, the Brewers 261 on the season, the Reds at 219. Meanwhile, you look at just the last 10 games, though, the Reds at 264 versus righties, and the Brewers at just 248. Break it down into the last 5 games, and the Reds hitting just 190 now against right-handed pitching, and the Brewers at 248. To me, what we see here is a more consistent hitting team in the Brewers, while the Reds have been streaky good and streaky bad, and that's the way they've run all season, and they certainly have been running hot coming into this game. It's a huge barometer game for the Reds going against the first place team in the division. Do they have a team that can stand up against the first place team? Maybe, maybe not, but I don't like their chances. I'm going to take the Milwaukee Brewers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.